start with a sincere congratulations.
Thank you.
Movie's fantastic. I have to start with an individual question for you, though, because your character is a big part of the comics. And I'm curious, when you signed on, did Marvel pull you aside and say, hey, we have plans? Or is it sort of like you're going to see as it goes?
Marvel doesn't tell you anything. Nothing. They don't tell you anything. Yes, this Attuma is very different than the one that everyone has seen in the comic books. But there's also its similarities to it, you know. As far as like what's going to happen, only Kevin knows.
I understand that. Every Marvel person tells me the exact same thing. For both of you, this is your first time working on a Marvel production, especially a movie of this size and scale. For each of you, what surprised you about making a Marvel movie?
Everything. Everything. It's a surprise because, well, the training, it's huge. It's not easy. No, it's like a master class for me because you need to focus on every part in your character. It's like we need training for swim under the water, for act underwater, for hold the breath. You need to learn Maya, you need to learn English, you need to learn a lot of things because we have a lot of diversity in the movie. So it's huge work in a movie like this. It's like, oh my God, I need more hours in my day.
I gotta say, for me, a point that was very interesting on my very first day, the first person that I met was Winston. And one of the first things that he said to me, you know, you're going to read the script, you're going to think what you're doing, you're going to think what everything looks like by the description of it, but when you see it, it's a whole different thing. So most of the things that we shot was green screen, and, you know, I was like, oh yeah, this is going to look like this is going to look like that, but seeing the movie for the first time, it was just like, wow, this is pretty different than what I had in mind.
Completely.
It's mind-blowing.
It's crazy what they're able to do. I'm a big fan of Ryan and what he was able to do with bringing in all these different characters, adding diversity, dealing with what happened with Chadwick. I mean, he really did an exceptional job. I'm curious as a director what he's like on set. When he pulls you aside to give you direction, is it a few words? How does he work with you to get what he needs?
It's amazing. He had an amazing energy because he whispered all the time in your earrings. It's like, hey, Mabel, what do you need? I want you to feel comfortable. What is your experience as Mexican woman, as Latin American woman, for bring Namora some little things? And he tried all the time to speak our language. You know, he tried to learn Spanish, some word. He tried to learn some Maya words. And it's amazing because you can find a lot of complicity with your director, you know?
For me, it was such an amazing experience because he brings the humanity out of each character, and it was such a unique experience because he finds a way to communicate with you in your own language.
Yes.
You know, I'll give you an example. I'm a huge basketball fan, and one of our meetings we started talking about basketball, and a lot of the times when he was giving me directions, you know, he would use basketball analogies. And that to me was like, you're talking like to me, like just like right here, this is a conversation. And for him to do that, I was just like, wow, I'm very honored that you're taking this approach to just communicate with me. So it was the most amazing experience. And not every director, you know, does that.
That's why he's who he is. I gotta go. Congratulations on the movie. It's gonna be a monster hit.
Thank you so much.